Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing quarterback rankings for the NFC. We're going to be doing all the NFC quarterbacks. Some haven't been decided yet, like we'll get into it right now. We'll just have both of them in the column. So starting with the first one, we've got Spencer Rattler and Tyler Show. So these two, both inexperienced. Rattler played a little bit of last season, but there's not a lot of hope for the Saints team. I don't know if they're going to get that many wins. We'll see that in a future video of the actual season predictions. But right now, it's not looking good for the Saints in any quarterback scenario. They just got to pray they get Arch Manning. Next, we got J.J. McCarthy. He's looked good in the preseason. What we've seen of him from last year before he got hurt. Still an inexperienced quarterback. He can totally flip this list if he does good this season, but I can't put him too high up because he hasn't played much in the NFL yet. Next up, 14, we got Sam Darnold. So if you don't know, I'm a huge Sam Darnold hater. Might be a little biased because I'm a Jets fan, but I do not have any hope for this guy for the Seahawks. He crumbled at the end of last season with the Vikings, and he had so many weapons there. Aaron Jones, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. All he's got this year is JSN and a mediocre O-line. I don't think he's going to do anything with these Seahawks this year, and he's going to take a huge step back and showing that I don't think he should be a starter in the NFL. 13, we got Kyler Murray. Now, I've always liked Kyler Murray, but he just hasn't had it when it comes to the NFL. He's led the Cardinals to one playoff appearance. It's first round, and they got first rounded. Other than that, he's been injured or just hasn't played well throughout his career. I hope he flips this list. I really do like the Cardinals. I think they can make a splash if they were better. We'll see how he performs this season. I don't have much hope for him, though. 12, got Russell Wilson, new Giants quarterback. He's very old. He's old, and we don't really know if he has what it takes yet. He had an alright season with Sean Payton and the Broncos, but before that, he just totally collapsed. We don't know if that will happen or he'll be pretty good and lead the Giants to whatever they can. I don't know how good the Giants will be this season based on their opponents. They have a really hard schedule. So let's see what Russ can do. We'll see if he ends up getting benched for Jackson later in the season, which may happen. We'll see. Next, we got Michael Penix Jr. This dude ended the season very well after getting the starting spot. He has a very good skill set from what we've seen so far. He can zip that ball. And he only threw 3 interceptions, which 2 of them weren't even his fault. His receivers have no hands. But this guy, he may have what it takes. That was his rookie season, and he didn't even play all the season, so we can't have him too high. But I do have high hopes for Michael Penix going into the future. Next, we got Caleb Williams. Caleb had a pretty bad season last season. He started off good, but then the Bears collapsed. He was thrown into a pretty bad situation. He had some weapons, but it's still the Bears. Hopefully, him and Ben can take their organization to a next step. And I do have some hope for Caleb Williams going into this next season. I think he'll take a step at quarterback and be well for the Bears. I don't know if they're making the playoffs, but he'll be a good quarterback for the Bears. Next at 9, we got Bryce Young. He ended the season very well for the Panthers. Didn't win as many games as they hoped for, but played good teams very well. Like the Eagles and the Chiefs were close games, and he made those close games. He's with the Panthers. He doesn't have the best situation either. Ended last season very well. And he's set up next season. They got Sorian McMillan, who should help that offense very much. And Bryce Young is just... We've seen glimpses of him. He can ball. And we're hoping to see that from this next season. I have some hope in this kid. 8, we got Jordan Love. Jordan Love, he hasn't done much so far. He made it to the playoffs with the Green Bay Packers' first season starting. Other than that, this last season kind of was like a disappointment. I know he was injured, but still not what they hoped for like him and the Packers in general. We'll see if he can take a step up, but he's just looking like a middle of the road quarterback right now for Green Bay. Nothing like Favre and Rodgers had. Next, we got Dak Prescott. Dak, he's a good quarterback in the regular season. He gets injured a lot, which we've seen happen last year, and just like completely collapse the Cowboys season. If he can stay healthy, he can get this team to the playoffs. But once they're in the playoffs, he doesn't really have that clutch factor they need to move on into further rounds. And that's why he's still down here. If Dak can get that and maybe make it to the conference championship, which I don't see happening anytime soon, then he's going to stay down here with like the mediocre quarterbacks. Next, Brock Purdy of the San Francisco 49ers. I do think Brock Purdy is a system quarterback, but that's not taking anything away from Brock Purdy's game. He is a system quarterback, which is good for the Niners. They need the guy in their system. He's great in their system. He plays on the Niners. So obviously he's going to be good in the Niners. And he's still good. He's still a good quarterback. He's good for the Niners, and he's been good in the playoffs. He showed that. He can get these guys to a Super Bowl. Now we just have to see if he can win one for them. Next, number 5, getting to the top 5 of the NFC, got Baker Mayfield. Mayfield's had now 2 good seasons with the Buccaneers, leading him to 2 playoff appearances and 2 wins in the division. The division hasn't been the toughest, but still, it is what it is to revive his career like he has done. And I can see this dude balling out still. He's great for the Bucs. It's great moral to having him there. Baker has a great attitude to him. And he can ball, man. He can definitely ball. Next, number 4, Jared Goff. Goff is a very consistent quarterback. He can get the job done. Doesn't get injured that often. And can get the receivers the rock. He's not too mobile, but he doesn't need to be. With the offense Detroit has, he's all they need. And he can get them the playoff wins. We've seen what happened last year, but he could still get that team playoff wins. It was just a total collapse last year. I don't know what happened. Now, entering the top 3. Number 3, we got Jaden Daniels. You guys might say that Daniels should be 2, if not 1, which I could see if he was not 1 year of experience. This guy's only played 1 year. He was great, magnificent, one of the best rookie quarterback seasons of all time, if not the best. But this guy still is a rookie, and we've seen this with C.J. Stroud, seeing how he fell off. We need to see if Jaden Daniels can take it a step further, and if not, keep the same margin in his next season. If he can, I can see him going to number 2. If not, number 1. But we'll see what this dude does. Still nothing taking away from him. He had an incredible season his rookie year, bringing him to the conference championship. He's still going to be good for this organization. Next, at 2, we got Matthew Stafford. Stafford is just a great quarterback, great in the playoffs, great skill set coming from this dude. He's a great player in general. Even at his age, he can still ball with that amazing Rams offense. And him and Puka is a deadly connection, man. That's still going to be a danger to the NFL coming this year. At number 1, don't overthink the NFC. It's Jalen Hurts. Hurts, he's a great runner and a great passer as well. Obviously, he willed his guys to the Super Bowl. Now you could be saying, oh, he had a loaded offense and defense. He still did the majority of that work, and he still balled out in the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl from 2 years ago. He shows he can ball in the biggest stages, and he has that clutch factor. So those are the quarterbacks from the NFC. We will be coming out with the AFC edition soon, probably tomorrow. But those are the rankings for the NFC quarterbacks. Thank you guys for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time.